She's like, just us.
Oh no.
We're here. I'm so glad to be back.
We are so glad.
I'm so glad to be back with you guys.
Be back because it
Tell us why.
is season 23, episode 1. And Tiffany has made it.
As Tiffany, you're awesome. You get it.
Rolling in as numero uno.
Oh, Sarah not far behind.
Sarah, loving you guys for showing up.
Yes, this is fun, dude.
Guys, last night, if y'all are here tonight, that's hardcore because last night,
That was a long one.
that was
It was a long one. And we're committed. It's cool, but it was a long one.
So this is like hour number 4 of Bachelor time. So we appreciate your 4th hour this week, given and dedicated to Bachelor education.
Cheers. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers
And your commitment
to your commitment.
in The Bachelor.
To Lauren with her twins. How are you even on?
The whole A-team. The whole
You have
A-team.
20 kids, and so the fact that you're on right now means that you're amazing and dedicated to
Yeah.
The Bachelor. And so we need your input because there's a lot to.
Okay.
I mean, we have 2.5 hours worth of stuff to talk about. So,
Because the other half hour...
well, I fell asleep. I told her I had to be honest. I had to.
yeah.
It got late.
Well, no, let's just dive right into that, okay? So let's talk about how excited I was when they were like, oh, it's a 3-hour premiere. Like, okay.
Was it?
It wasn't.
That was lies.
No, it was terrible. I'm sorry. We didn't need that many side parties.
You know what it felt like it was?
Tell me.
A New Year's Eve party, but it's the countdown to find Colton a sex partner. So we're like having this epic New Year's Eve Dick Tracy party hosted by Chris Harrison with special guests.
Yeah.
And then also we're just counting down to find Colton.
New Year's rock his bedpost. Inappropriate, but honestly.
Put all your babies to bed because
Yeah,
this one might
this
be
is-
rated PG
Well, it might be like this a lot this season.
13 because
Yeah.
this is your virginal season,
Yeah.
if you must.
Yeah. If this was adult Sesame Street, the letter would be V. Like, it is all we're talking about this
What did y'all think, guys? Like, okay, I don't feel like Colton's the first virgin, right? Because wasn't Sean Lowe?
I don't think he was a virgin, but I think he was waiting for Catherine, right? Like, he's not waiting for Catherine, but like waiting to get married because he wasn't a virgin. He just didn't want to, he wanted to wait till
I
he was
don't know.
married.
I feel like this is getting,
I feel like if he was, they would have made it a big deal.
would they? Or did they just, they needed something? This was intense. Like, everything was about it.
Yeah.
I can't, like, hardly a moment went by where someone didn't talk about it.
Yeah, I was struggling.
Yeah.
Because it was like, okay, but what else?
But what else?
But what else?
Because it's like, it's not part of your personality. It's
Yeah.
like,
Whenever they kept saying things like, oh, he's a good kisser for a virgin, I'm like, well,
it's like
I don't feel
saying,
like
he's tall.
for a virgin.
I don't know.
know.
I mean, we all like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot to.
I wonder if they're kind of doing that because it's like, okay, so people are very much on the fence about him.
Okay.
So let's play up this aspect of him and make people feel like, okay, well, he's really gunning for someone special.
Yeah. I do have to say there were some really epic jokes that I appreciated. Caitlin had a good one. What was hers? Oh God, I meant to write it down.
I don't know. I
She's hosting the party. She had a really good one. And then a couple of the women had some pretty good.
I only counted 4. I didn't
Okay.
count. I only counted 4. But because of so many parties, we could have missed more entrances.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
They showed more proposals from random, I almost cussed, but I won't.
Yeah.
Random ace strangers proposing
Yeah.
to each other that I don't care about. I can
I
see
don't
that
know
you're the
you.
baby's daddy, but nobody cares that you hold an antenna up while they watch The Bachelor. Every good man would.
Yeah.
Any good man would.
My
if he's
man
not,
would.
don't say yes.
Don't take time.
No.
Ain't worth it.
So, I mean,
So yeah, that was a struggle. So I feel like I missed a lot of those moments because of it. So there could have been more than 4, but I counted 4
could have been.
solid. Hi, my name is whoever. You're a virgin.
yeah.
Jokes.
And like a lot of people asked him like questions about it, like on the first date, like
Well, I wasn't feeling I don't remember. Erica with a K.
Erica.
Erica with a K. She felt I don't know. She felt really
intense.
It felt intense and it felt like not kind.
Okay. Yeah.
I wasn't feeling
Okay,
her
before
because
we
of it.
go into the girls,
Thank you. Got to bring
we
me
got
back
one more
sometimes.
montage we got to talk about.
Okay, yeah.
So they had this special footage that they had to get 10,000 likes.
We got to unlock the footage.
Unlock this special footage.
Which I was like, what are we about to see? Like, I was on the edge of my seat.
You know what
here.
I thought it was going to be? Like baby reveal for like Ari or Lauren, or like them saying, like one of the Bachelors saying they were getting married or pregnant or something. Like
that would have been cute.
I kind of wondered if it was
more
like
sense,
Garrett and Becca saying something. I don't know. I thought it was going to be like an announcement, but instead,
no, it was like
a
a Chris Harrison montage, which I love Chris Harrison. Don't get me wrong.
You do love Chris Harrison,
but it made me question a lot.
What were you thinking?
Well, it was just like, okay, so is he leaving?
I know.
That was my first thought. Like, are they honoring him because he's leaving? I'm trying to understand.
Okay, so yeah, my theories. I have 3 theories.
Tell me.
Okay, 1, he's leaving. This is his last season.
Oh, that would like not be okay.
2, he has some secret deadly illness that I'm really sad about. Like, I was like, Chris.
I shouldn't laugh. Like, no, but like,
I was like, are you like, do you have like congestive heart failure? What's going on?
it's coming out.
I was getting really concerned about the health of Chris. And then 3, he's leaving. This is his last season because, drumroll, he's about to be the next Bachelor for the most epic season ever.
That would be epic.
So I was wondering, like, are they trying to make us really fall in love with Chris right now?
Even if Chris Harrison became the Bachelor, I would feel like he still needed to host. Like, he would need to be like, hey, ladies, I'm giving my first rose. like turn side to side, do like an ebony and ivory thing.
So, what did y'all think of the Chris Harrison montage?
Yeah.
Like,
I felt like it was cute, but I like.
But what was it for? Because he's got more seasons?
I don't know. It's like to say thank you, but it felt like a goodbye.
It felt like a goodbye.
So we'll see. But I'm only hoping.
Although he did look so young in that first season. I was like, Chris, we have aged with you, friend. We have walked this with you. Like, and it reminded me how young I was when this journey of Bachelor love started.
Me
we
too.
were just wee little youngsters.
Wee little youngins.
Unaware of what love even meant. We could play RV card like Colton. Okay, so now then the limos, we started finally seeing women. We know the girls.
So I wanted to talk about a few girls specifically. Can we start with Demi for a second?
Demi, not Lovato.
No, Demi, not Lovato, faux show. First of all, she looked 12. And when she made the comment about, I haven't dated a virgin since I was 12, I'm like, probably 1, don't brag about that.
Yeah.
Don't brag about that. 2, you look 12 still.
Yeah. She was hot dogging for Colton.
She was hot dogging for him.
Yeah, she's young, she's immature.
Well, here's the thing. She was the same age as some of the other girls, and I was like light years apart.
Very different.
Light years apart.
Yeah, and they want her because they're hoping that it could end up being a remarkable hometown date. Her mama getting out of federal prison right in time for Colton.
The most dramatic parental meeting.
That is why they brought her, because they were like, can we get this mom out of prison? Can we pull Bachelor strings and get this mama out of prison in time to meet the Bachelor?
I would be okay with it. I'm interested to see, because in the little preview it seemed like there was some age maturity drama, so yeah, they want it.
But I do have to say, in the promo for the rest of the season, there was a clip of her saying she was falling in love.
Yeah, so she's gonna be around for a while.
So I do think we're gonna see Demi not Lovato for a while.
I feel like she's starting on my nerves, so we'll see.
Yeah, she's cute though. She's hot dogging.
She's hot dogging.
She's hot dogging
for him, I guess.
Okay, who else we got going on?
Sloth. Yes, Sloth. Did anyone else?
I loved her. My Lord.
I was almost like about to change the channel. It was going so slow. But
it was so slow.
Was anyone else hoping that she would take off the costume and it would be Tia? Was anyone else hoping that? I was actually watching with a friend and she kind of made that comment and I was like, oh my God, that would have been amazing.
That would have been.
It would have been amazing.
Okay, first of all, she hung from a tree.
It's commitment. What's like the dolphin girl? She swam.
She was like hanging in the tree and I was like, this girl is life. But okay, she took off the hat and it was like her locks
hair was like
gorgeous. And then she had him unzip.
It was the sexy dress was
with like no back, and so when he's like unzipping it, like he's just like unzipping down this bare back. Virgin Colton is like. So I mean, that girl, she is good entertainment.
Kudos.
Lauren is correct. She is good. And then what was hilarious is that she was so slow as the sloth, and then as her talking, she was
so fast, and she wouldn't stop talking.
No, never let him.
Subject jump to subject jump.
And I like animals, and I like cats, and I like my job.
But like, why do you like sloths? Tell me
Are you
why.
sure you like cats?
It It was
It was
much.
good.
It was much. But I will also wait. I was gonna say something.
About her, the
I don't
sloth.
remember what it was.
All I could think of was Zootopia. You know, the
Yeah.
sloth from if you're a parent, you know, whatever. But and I like her.
Oh, they did perfect in the cutaways. Like they were like, oh, I wonder who's gonna get his claws into him. And then all of a sudden you see her like with her little like.
Oh my gosh! And then what? We'll talk about her later. But Catherine was like, everybody needs to just chill out, and then they would show the sloth like just in the corner. I was like,
Their cutaways
nice
are on point.
editing team. Elon, Year of Elon. I'm gonna tag you.
Yeah.
That was some mofo editing.
That was good.
Yes,
That was good.
Sloth editing, perfection happened.
Yes. I don't remember if she got the rose because they did like 2 after interviews. Like she's asking if they got the rose.
I know, we couldn't remember either. I think
I
she
don't know.
did. I'm pretty positive.
I know 7 girls went home, but it was
And let me tell I know she did because I did a little research on her and her friends nominated her for the show, which I actually like because that makes her really pure of heart. Like, I feel like a lot of people on the show are social media coordinators, Instagram influencers, content.
AKA Can I Be Famous Please?
Right? And she actually is an account manager from, I think it was UMass.
Yeah. And she's just like, I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna dress as a sloth because why not?
And her friends nominated her for it, and so she was like,
That's pretty cool.
so I, you know how I like to deep dive behind the scenes.
That's one of my favorite things
I'm
about
trying to
you.
be our Instagram
That's
friend
one of my
right now. I liked all of her pictures
Well,
already.
get her
And she
to follow
travels
us.
a lot. She does travel quite a bit. So, you know, she could be fun.
Well, she has the gift of gab.
The gift of gab. Okay, so then who else do we have to talk about? Because
Bree.
there was 30 people.
Yeah, so we only have a couple we're trying to break it down for. But
So if you have someone you need to discuss, you better type it in because we're not. I got babies in bed. We're not talking about all of these women. Okay,
Yeah.
who?
Brie.
Brie.
Oh, shrimp on the barbie, Brie. That was the
Crikey,
worst
lady.
Australian accent ever.
Crikey.
I will say her Australian accent was on point.
Okay, I thought so until during one of those party scenes when they put her with the real Australians and she came out. She should have never, ever come out talking in that accent because then it was like, oh girl.
Well, and when she answered Chris Harrison's question, and he was like, "Okay, you can stop with the accent."
he was
now."
like,
he was like,
Oh, but you found. Tell them what you
Yes.
found.
Well, okay, so my friend sent it to me today, and I'm glad she did. So everybody, they didn't show because of all the parties, I think.
Yeah.
That at one point Colton actually talked to her, and she admitted to him that night,
It was
like
fake.
it wasn't fake, but she handled it well.
Yeah,
she
it
was just
was
like,
good.
okay, like it was just for fun. I do it when I'm nervous or whatever. I'm just breaking the ice.
Yeah.
And he was cool with it, which I didn't think he
But
would be.
we were wondering because they didn't show that.
They didn't show it, so
So we were wondering how long is this going to go on?
you can find it on ABC. You can find the clip on ABC's Instagram or on their website.
We can link it.
I think we should.
We'll
Fine,
link it
go
for
to
you.
us. We got you.
We'll take care of you.
Yes.
But yeah, so she did come clean that she is not Australian. And he goes, have you even been to Australia? And she was like, no.
No. And she's like, oh, but I travel out for work. And he's like, to Australia? She goes, mostly LA. I was like, what?
She's a model / actor. So, yeah, that's what she is. She's a little social media coordinator is what she is.
So that was her. I'm glad she came clean.
Oh, Sarah,
We got a
you
lot to-
bet.
we have a lot to discuss with
She is
Catherine.
on the list. Nobody's missing that girl. You can't
No.
miss her. Let's
No.
just go to it.
Okay, why not?
Now, Sarah brought up Catherine.
Catherine.
Red dress,
Can I just,
little dog, Lucy,
yeah.
Pomeranian. And
Can I just say that she is going to be the season's villain?
I love her. I love her.
You always love the villain,
I
though.
love
You
her.
always love the villain.
First of all, she looks like she's a 40-year-old that stepped off of Desperate Housewives Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
I'm living for it. And also, she handed her dog and was like, he's like my child. And then the dog was like crying, like sad and terrified. And she's like, peace out, dog.
Wouldn't everyone hand their child to a stranger and say, see you later?
I was like, so you're really taking really good care of that child.
What was amazing
Like
to
she
me is she kept
left
going-
that dog with a stranger.
Yes, but what's amazing because she kept telling him, I hope you're worth it. I hope you're worth it. Like, I am so,
Gave me
like,
my dog.
I'm so amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Miss Fourth time's the charm. Like,
Listen.
thirst. That girl was thirsty. Thirsty.
Okay, good. Okay, so we struggled because we are secretly pro, like, loving our women. We don't like to bash looks.
No, we don't.
We try really hard to, like, not make fun too much of,
No,
like,
that's
things
not
that
who
you
we
can't
are.
control.
Yes.
But she brought that into control.
Well, Well, and I think it felt like she was kind of like nasty on the inside, and it kind of projected a little bit.
Maybe
if I can
that's
just,
it.
I feel like that's
Although
a little bit of it.
She said she hated conflict.
I don't know.
Cougar. I love that cougar. Yes.
Girl, yes, girl.
Yes. And then also, okay, but I do love, because she's like, if I want to talk to Colton, I'm going to talk to Colton. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
And she did do it.
And she did it.
She did do it.
She
And
did it 4 times. Okay.
Well, and here, go ahead.
You do it.
Well, I was just going to say, she did it a few times, but then Onika
was
trying to, be a girl's girl and go up to her and be like, so I'm just trying to help you out. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody hates you.
This is me helping you by telling you that nobody likes you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So stop talking to him. And then she's like, I just don't want to hurt anybody. Let's have a hug. And she just goes and finds Colt.
That's why I loved her, because she was like, sounds good, Onika.
Yeah. Hashtag I'm not here to make friends. That's her.
I should have brought my drink, because I love a villain.
I know you do.
I love a Viller's got a bill, guys. Viller's got a bill. And bless her. Okay, but here's my thought. Colton liked her.
Well, anyone who's willing to like literally claw people's eyes out to get to you is worth a rose, I guess.
You're like, I guess. But one, Colton liked her. Hashtag producer said she's got to stay. But good job, producers. She's good TV. She's good TV. Got to stay. Yeah. Second of all, I loved that Onika came in with her little...
blows the whistle.
Blows the whistle. And it's like, you're drowning in bees. I'm here to save you.
She, Catherine looked so insulted. But like, I'm cool with this.
I'm so cool.
I'm so cool. No, you're not.
Because I got my Botox yesterday. My lips done last night. So I'm good. You can't tell if I'm angry or sad. Mm-hmm. That's the other thing. We really couldn't tell what she was feeling. Is she upset?
Well,
it's like a surprise.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see.
See, that's what I love about. They grow to
I love
about
deeper.
Botox, like, because it makes
emotions.
Yes.
It's like a poker face, like your whole life.
Your whole life. I love a good Botox section because it just makes it that much more fun to try to figure out what's going on. Anyway, love you, Catherine.
Yes.
I'm actually a fan. You do you, girl. You go get Colton for that 4th time. And Colton probably should have said, I just sat down.
Well, and that's the other thing. I hate it when they don't give him time. I almost felt like there should have been a Will's moment, remember from last season, where the guy came up and he's like, nah, man, no, you can't have any more time.
That's Colton. He should have said on the 4th time, like, hey, I loved meeting you. Can't wait to maybe talk to you more. Mm-hmm. I haven't talked to her yet at all because that poor girl, these poor girls are getting...
Well, everyone wants to be polite. Yeah. Nobody wants to be rude in front of Colton like
Colton's
the first night.
Colton's like, ooh, girls be loving me.
Mm-hmm. He's undercover.
Okay, all right. Who else we got to talk about?
So we got to talk about Kaylin and Hannah. So we can talk about them, like, I think...
Oh, the pageant pals. That's what I called them. The pageant pals.
Pageant frenemy pals.
Well, they're not real pals.
No, because did you see Kaylin's face when Hannah walked in? She was like, oh, hey. Like, ooh. And she's the runner. Hannah was her runner-up? No. Kaylin was runner-up for Miss Something.
USA. Yes. Not Miss America.
No.
Miss USA. These are very different contests. For people who are in the pageant world, this is a legit difference.
Yes.
So know your contest.
Know your contest.
This is Miss USA. These are competing women.
Yes. And so, and she even said, Hannah even said, like, I didn't want this to be a competition, which... Can we just talk about that phrase for a second? You're coming to a house full of 30 women. It's a competition. Like, pretend like if you want, but it's a competition. Even without her.
Hannah, how'd you feel about her?
I liked her.
Yeah, me too.
Alabama Hannah.
Alabama. And listen, the game was on last night, and the only Alabamian I was watching was Hannah from Alabama. I was rooting for her.
And here's the thing.
Roll Tide, Hannah.
Roll Tide. And here's the thing. She called herself a train wreck, and anyone who calls himself a train wreck is a friend o' mine.
Yeah.
You're a train wreck, we're probably friends. So I feel like...
If you're willing to own it, we will embrace
I will embrace it. I will embrace you and your crazy life.
She said hot mess, I think.
Hot mess express life.
Yes.
I'll hop on that train with you, girl.
And then Kaylin with her sash. What did you think of the sash?
I was okay. I felt like she knew she was pretty and she's super into herself.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like her.
Yeah.
I don't like hate her.
I didn't love her at first, but I felt like they had a really good connection. And that was
kiss
first
was
kiss.
intense.
First kiss went to Kaylin. Mm-hmm. So
I thought it was cute the way she turned around and she was Miss Underwood. That was okay. That was cute.
No, anytime you're wearing a sash, it's like a choice. A sash is
sash is a choice you make.
When you make
She
that
made
kind
the-
of choice, you're making a statement.
Well, and
Literally
well,
you're literally making a
But I
statement.
think that's also just goes to show, because I like Hannah, and even though she had won
Yeah.
like a Miss Alabama, she wasn't walking in with her sash.
Yeah.
She didn't even lead with I'm a beauty queen.
No.
And
No.
I feel like that was like, use real.
Yeah.
Use real people.
I know.
So
It's
it made me
gonna-
like her more.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
The Bachelor pageant queens
Head to head.
head to head.
And I feel like it looks like they're gonna be around a while, so we're gonna see this play out, and it's gonna be,
Oh, I think Kaylin's in for a while. First kiss is always
it means something.
a sign.
It
So
means
he
something.
also kissed Katie, who I couldn't remember very well.
Katie was the one who made, no, I don't know.
Who's Katie, guys? They kissed.
Somebody thought this. It was a long night.
Kiss. Who else did he kiss? That was it? No, he
I don't
kissed.
know. I'm sure he kissed.
Okay, let's just go ahead and jump to it.
Yeah.
First impression rose went to
It went, I can't think.
Hannah.
Hannah
Hannah
G.
Hannah Gold Dress.
Yes.
Hannah G, which I thought stood for gold dress, but I think that's actually
It's
her
one
last
in the same. One in the same.
That's her last name.
Yeah.
Because she reminded him of home.
They had great chemistry.
Did they? I did not remember their time
No.
at all.
They
I
had
to
great
rewind.
chemistry. Like
Did
even
they?
it went. She
Okay,
was
tell me
talking.
about it.
Like they had the slow music in the background.
Oh,
They were setting it up.
setting
Like
it up.
they, in that
You
moment.
were listening to the cues.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was something special. And when I first saw her, I was like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
But them in that moment with the fire behind them and like the
And then they breathed together. That's the one, right? That he did the, and that's why I think it reminded him of home, because he said, my mom always makes me take 3 breaths. But see, that's like a trick, because did she really remind you of home, or did what
Talked
you initiated?
Maybe he felt safe enough to share some of that. Although
That's
it doesn't
true.
feel very personal. I don't know.
I
Who
don't
knows?
know.
Who knows?
Oh, I don't know.
So she did get the first impression, and in the last few seasons, the people who've gotten that first impression rose
That means
end
everything.
up being like either one of the final 2 or the pick.
That's so
Garrett
true.
got the
Garrett
final
was
rose.
first. I think the statistics are very high for first impression rosers.
So there's something to be said about that.
So we need to be, if Hannah's not on your list, she should be. Statistics wise, show
Yes.
that that's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, who else?
We'll see.
Okay, should we do favorites?
We can talk about favorites.
Okay, who's in your top 5?
My top 5 are Cassie.
Me too!
Cassie was so cute.
Oh my
And she's a speech
god!
pathologist.
Listen, okay, y'all don't know me, but I got me some special needs kids, so we are loving our SLPs. So I was like, oh, and she signed, and I was like,
oh, Rose.
she was doing sign language, and
Yeah.
I was like, my son could
She
watch
should
with
have,
me.
yeah, she should have kissed him in that moment. BTW.
Oh, I know.
I
think she
love-
was wanting him, and he even said, "I think I'm picking up what you're trying to say," but then he didn't do it, because she kept on saying, "You can actually." But you can actually kiss.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
And she's like, no, but Colton.
but Colton, like
Colton.
we can actually kiss. We can actually, yes. Okay. Is it Casey or Cassie?
I thought it was Cassie.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure I'm saying it right.
Yeah, and she surfed, which is cute.
And her dress was like,
I thought it was understated.
yes, it
was
almost seemed
very
like
much- like she was going to a company picnic.
yes, like Sunday dress.
Yes, and then I actually thought when she was like, oh, I had butterflies, I thought that when she opened they were all dead. I thought the butterflies were dead. I didn't realize that they were all fake. And when nothing came out, I was like, and then she dumped them out, and I was like, what the heck?
WCS, worst case scenario.
I literally thought the butterflies were dead. Like in those weddings where like the birds don't fly out at the end after they say I do. It was like one of those moments.
That's making me cry.
I will say, if I can bring this to an emotional moment, he picked up a butterfly and he put it in his pocket.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Good
He
take. Good
picked up,
take,
he
girl.
looked at it emotionally and like, this could
Invested
be the
in it.
one. He invested in this butterfly and he put it in his pocket.
Ooh, in case he wanted it later. I think that's a telltale sign that because they didn't include so much. So the fact that they included that clip,
It means something.
okay, anything they included is important, because
Yeah.
they left out Brie coming clean with her Australian accent.
my
They left
gosh.
out so much stuff that
I was so annoyed.
that we needed to know. So if they put it in,
It's probably important.
it was probably important. So the fact that they did that.
Context clues.
So we're gonna I'm gonna clip a little bit of this for Elon. I'm not really sure how to say his name, but he's one of the producers, and we're kind of like Instagram followers of each other.
Yeah.
AKA I follow him.
He doesn't know how much he wants to follow her yet. He will soon.
Soon. But we should go ahead and ask him about this. So we'll drop a little IG message his way.
Worst case scenario.
WCS. He's going to be like, the butterflies were dead.
Who is your second favorite?
Okay, I loved Tasha.
Okay.
So, one, she's a phlebotomist, and I'm an IV nurse, and so I love a girl who loves veins. So, you got a good vein.
Get big girl.
That makes me sound like
No, but like,
right.
you know, but it's like the good kind
and
of
she seemed just really like a girl's girl.
Yeah.
Like, and then she had the theme park theme, but they didn't really go into it a lot. But I think the reason they didn't have a lot to say about her is she's going to be one of those that kind of surprises us later.
Oh, you always have to watch out for them. The girls that come out of nowhere and you're like, who are
Because
they?
they didn't even do a front clip of her, like, telling about herself. Like, I know she's a phlebotomist because of her bio on ABC.
Yeah.
You know, but she seems... I have her in my top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
I have Cassie. I have the dancer who said, oh, sob story, you left your NBA dancing job to come in. Sorry.
She's
that's
your
rude.
top 5?
I think she's going to be a contender. No.
I'm bad at this though. Let me just preface this with I am terrible at calling who will be top
Gosh,
5.
I want to be good.
I am terrible.
I want to be good at it.
But I didn't like her.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Maybe that's what it is.
that's the difference. Like, it's not about did you like her. It's about did you notice
If
like
she's not good
something
enough for
going
me,
on.
Is she good enough for Colton? I don't know.
I don't know what's gonna. Evidently, not a lot is good enough for Colton. so yeah, I had Kaylin's gonna be there. Tasha, Cassie. Secretly, I want the sloth.
I know you do.
But I don't think she's gonna make it that long. But
They don't-
as
didn't
long
seem like
as we can
chemistry.
keep her and Catherine and Onika, I want that. I want
Yeah.
the 3 of them.
like Donika.
I want the 3 of them to be in there and give me some social experiments to talk about and break down with you guys.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm living for all of them. And then honestly, I didn't really love Hannah G, but I think she's gonna be. Hopefully, she'll grow with me. Hopefully, she'll grow with me.
Sometimes they do.
Who is the surprise person that you've got that we need to talk about? Anybody?
There's really no. I tell you, I didn't like Katie at the beginning, but I added her to my top 5.
Can't really remember a lot about Katie other than
Yeah.
I made a note that she kissed him. So
I remember I wrote down she's kind of seems like a bulldozer, and she seems really intense. So I don't know how that'll work, but maybe it might do something for him. I don't know. But their chemistry he kissed her, and their chemistry was really
Their
good.
chemistry was intense. I think he likes cute though. I think he likes the cute and sweet.
Not
I
as
think
much intense.
He keeps the intense on because he's like mesmerized by that.
Yeah.
Like he says he loves an independent woman, but he also likes help. He's a helper. I feel like he might be Enneagram 2. Any Enneagram people out there come at me. Let me know what your thoughts are. He's a helper. And so, like, that's why he connected with Hannah, because that was his chance to help her calm down. And that makes him feel good.
That was a good point.
That makes him
that's
feel
a really good
loved
point.
by getting to help others. So
Yeah.
I think he says he wants an independent woman, but he wants an independent woman who also will come to him
So
and
like
be
an
like,
independent woman who will like lean in.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So I think there's going to be some people who are a little bit too much for him, and that's okay. They're not too much for me. I want you in my
I
life.
want it all. She wants it all. Like
I
take it
want
all.
you to come and be a part of my life, but just Colton might not. Actually, he might be mesmerized, but I don't think that's what he's going to settle down for.
Yeah, I think this season is going to be real interesting.
Where's Colton? Where did he go? He jumped the fence.
Dude, when they were like, he's just gone. We don't see him. He's gone.
I cannot
I was
wait.
laying out on my couch, just like dying.
How much are we living for that moment?
It'll
gonna
probably be like the episode.
What was that one
50.
season that like they made it look like he fell? Oh, the guy who got hurt.
Yes, they made it look
the
like a
chicken.
fight.
Remember
They
when
made
the chicken fell out of the bed and
the
they
bunk
made,
bed.
All the previews made it look like it was going to be this fight, and all he did was roll out of bed. So, you know, Colton's going to be like, I had to pee so bad I couldn't hold it, so I jumped the fence, peed, and came right back. And you guys
and you noticed you couldn't find me. I was sitting right
and I was
here.
sitting back inside the mansion, drinking my cocoa.
waiting for you.
I put marshmallows in my cocoa.
It was just sitting
and where
there.
were
It was
you
all-
guys?
It was it.
Anyway,
I loved
okay.
it.
Anything that we missed, you guys? Who else? Did y'all have a favorite? Y'all list y'all's top 5s. We can talk about it. We can break it down. But I think, man,
Other than that, we're excited to be back. This is going to be a
this
great
is going to be
season.
a good season.
And just get ready to put your kids to bed because there's going to be a lot of virgin talk. It's going to be a lot.
I don't know. Colton, Carter watched with me last time.
Well, then maybe don't. I don't know. You got to learn somewhere, don't they?
And when there was sign language, I was like, oh crap, now my son can understand what's happening. Don't sign, Cassie.
It was sweet signing.
Okay, good.
Sweet signing.
Keep it G-rated signing for all of
G-rated. Yeah. But you know what, guys? We are making a promise to you right now.
Oh.
That we are going to be here like they did.
For some real talk.
Kate, real talk.
That felt weird.
It felt so weird. But we wanted to honor Colton, so we got to get weird for you guys.
That felt so...
I
want to take it back.
It feels right.
I want to take it back.
Real friends do weird things for their fans.
Thank you,
and
Hannah.
followers.
Thank you, Hannah from Alabama, for giving us
Getting us that weird tidbit moment.
You guys. Okay.
This is what you can't ask for anything else when we go live.
This is why we do it live, because once we saw it, we'd be like, oh, nope. Okay,
So,
we're
thanks,
gonna
guys.
post this. So this will go, so you can rewatch it as much as you want. You can share it. That's okay. That's allowed and recommended.
Yeah, you can even like it.
Liking it is absolutely called for. We're gonna take some snippets, little bitty snippet clips, and put it on Instagram. And we're gonna post the whole thing on YouTube, because we know not everyone Facebooks. Evidently, it's not the cool thing anymore. On Fuller House, they told me last night, I was watching Fuller House, like cool people do, and I learned that Facebook is actually for old people like us.
Like us.
So, but if you're young and need it to be cool, we'll put it on YouTube for
Yeah.
you as well.
Yep.
It's
And-
just not gonna be live. So
Whatever.
Still.
As per usual, though, we cannot wait to come back next week and just, do another week with you guys.
And it's
gonna be
8 p.m.
so fun.
Central Standard Time, as we learned.
Which we learned tonight.
We learned today
So,
that
'cause-
we should share at the time zone that we're in, because we do have some followers from up north.
Thank you. up
Thank
north.
you, Northerners. So we are so excited. Yes. Oh, the
Sloth
sloth
got
got eliminated.
eliminated.
Sarah, thank you for sharing that
Yeah, you're on it.
information.
I love you guys.
We would have given misinformation without Sarah coming through.
Yeah, sorry,
Okay,
guys.
you're here with us
Okay.
in spirit. All right, we love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.